Okay, in this video I'm going to explain how to grow a whopping Facebook page following. The benefit of having a huge Facebook page following is twofold. So first one, social proof. It gives you incredible sort of clout and basically evidence that you're a good and legitimate business and you're worth checking out. The second one being a Facebook group. If you have a huge Facebook page following, you can invite all those people into a Facebook group. The benefit of a Facebook group is the engagement is incredible, and it's a wonderful place for growing a community of like-minded individuals who love and will shout about and share your business. And ultimately, it's a great place to drive leads if you're in the service industries. And yeah, I look forward to talking you through it. Toodles.
Okay, so how to generate Facebook page likes using Facebook ads. So I use this all the time to generate page likes for a number of businesses, whether it's like dropshipping or a coach or a band or an artist or you name it, I've done it essentially. The process is the same. It's really straightforward. It's actually very affordable. A lot of the time the questions I get, and it's totally right, and I agree with it, is what's the point of having Facebook page likes? Essentially, less than 2% of your following are actually even going to see your content. It's very much pay to play now. Facebook has suffocated organic reach. We all know that. So there are actually two key benefits to having a massive or a big old Facebook page following. And the first one is social proof. So social proof is incredible for, giving your business clout and your services clout. Essentially, it shows other people are using them, they endorse them. It really helps drive sales. The difference between running an ad, for example, with 1,000 likes and 500 comments against an ad with 1 like is substantial. The one with all the social proof is going to get all the sales. So yeah, that is a big one. The next benefit of having lots of page likes is a Facebook group. So what lots of people do is they will drive in those page likes and then inviting those people who like your page to a Facebook group. Now the benefit of a Facebook group is everyone will see your post. The engagement is usually incredible. It's an amazing place for building community and you're developing your community of rockstar users, beta testers, for gathering feedback. It's an amazing source of information for your business and a great way to sort of benefit what you're currently already doing and getting deeper insights than you otherwise might have about your services or your product. Cool. So I'll do another video about Facebook groups down the line, but for now, let's crack on with running some ads to get those Facebook page likes. So let's start from scratch. Hit create. Okay, so the consideration we're going to go for here is engagement. And we're going to go for page likes. I'm going to whiz through this just because I think I've watched lots of videos in the past when I was learning about Facebook ads, and I hated how people dwelled so much on things when really I'm just going to click how you click. So yeah, let's continue. Okay, so campaign name, call it what you want. Example, page likes. If anything's blurred out, that's because I can't obviously show my client's details or any particular pages. So the main thing here on the campaign level is campaign budget optimization. Again, I'm going to do another video on this, but for this you can leave it off, but I like to keep it on. But let's just leave it off for that. Okay, that's it. So here, this is where we're going to look at the audience that we're going to focus on. So again, naming convention, let's just go with example ad set. For now, not to confuse anything. Facebook page, I'm going to just select Easy Chew, which is a social media, which is not my social media agency essentially. Okay, and here, budget-wise, again, budget this is an interesting one. Essentially, depends how big we want to grow our following and the benefit of that, sort of the knock-on effect. Essentially, if we really want to have a massive Facebook group because we are a coach, for example, like a leadership coach or a Facebook ads coach, then it's really, really beneficial to have a massive following and then filter them through into your Facebook group. essentially you can show off that you're an authority and get clients through that route. It's a really good model. Okay, so daily budget, let's just keep it at £25 for now. Now, the audience itself. So locations. In this example, ultimately, I just want to get highest volumes of page likes. So I'm going to run this campaign to worldwide. And the reason being is essentially, oh, come on. It was slightly glitchy when I'm doing screen recordings. Okay. Yeah, the reason you want to run it to worldwide is essentially it gives you a massive audience and you'll be running it to a lot of countries where getting clicks is far, far cheaper. So in this case, at £25 a day, running worldwide, we're looking at 500 to 1,500 page likes a day. So that's wonderful. If we're looking to try and get to 100,000, you can do the maths on it very quickly and understand how to, essentially hit the goal that you want to hit. So yes, in this case, this is for someone who might not have a huge amount of budget to chuck at this. However, on the flip side, if you're really particular about the audience that you want to follow your page, if you like, there's no point in having page likers from the rest of the world. Essentially, we only want it from the UK and the US and Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Ireland, which lots of businesses do. In that case, you can just target those locations. You'll see that the page likes will drop drastically. It's far more expensive to go after those locations. So really, if you're just trying to get that social proof, let's just focus on worldwide and get those numbers up, and we can always narrow it down. But if you're looking to essentially use this to then gather leads, I would ultimately look to focus on those core cities. But yeah, this is just a really simple, straightforward, and affordable way to get a massive following on Facebook. Okay, cool. So with all these campaigns, I would typically leave age, 1865, gender, all genders, detailed targeting. I wouldn't actually focus on any targeting to start with. You can ultimately you want to be running lots of different testing, audience testings like A/B testing against different interests and different countries, for example. All of that stuff you can get very, very detailed into this. But let's just, for the sake of argument, ultimately just focus on people interested in ultra, or even better, small business owners. Okay. So I'm running this worldwide, and I only want people who are small business owners because ultimately they're going to be interested in my service. You can then see how actually you only get 4 to 16 page likes a day. So really, might actually not be the audience I was after. Small business. Oh no, that's the one I was after. Excuse me. My bad. This would be substantially higher now because that audience that I selected was really small. This is the audience I really like. Okay, cool. Yeah. So then more in the realm of the initial wide targeting we had, and it's a bit more targeted. So it depends what you're looking for, but this is a really great model for driving that social proof. Okay, just going to close that for now and just keep it super, super wide. Leave automatic placements. Again, you can look at doing lots of cost control, but I always, just to start with, will keep everything super wide, and then we can narrow it down. Reason being is that actually typically you see some of the best results. Facebook's so smart, it can actually find you a lot of great results without having to optimize all the way down to the level you think you need to. Okay, cool. So now, ad level. Here, we're going to call it whatever we want. Example ad. This is for example ad. Example ad. Okay, and from here, the most important elements are, well, firstly, make sure you've got the correct Facebook page. In this case, I do, EasyTube. Now, media. and primary text. This is the most important stuff. So really you need to make sure that your image or your video, whatever you're going to use, is super, super eye-catching. And that way it will stand out in people's feeds. This is interruption marketing. We want to grab people's attention whilst they're scrolling through all the rubbish that they're going through, or whatever they're up to. We want to interrupt them. Okay, cool. So I've just grabbed something for an image from Monster Splash. Very, very straightforward. Just as an example, it's not the most exciting image, but it just, it's in line with Facebook ads. And I'll explain why. Okay, so here's an image, kind of focusing on what a small business owner their setup might be like. Now, the hook ultimately is the primary text. So you need to tell them why they should follow you. What's the benefit? Because ultimately everyone's only wants to click on things that there's a benefit for themselves. Again, you could test loads of different images, loads of different primary texts against each other and try and find the best performer, which is how this all works. Trying to find those best creatives. Okay, so in this case, the benefit that I can offer is, let's keep it really short, one sentence. Learn how to grow your business with Facebook ads. For example, super simple, super straightforward, bish bash bosh, and then you should get those clicks. With this, you'll get loads of page likes every single day, and you can guarantee there's going to be people who are interested in the Facebook page, the Facebook ads element, and how to grow a business, particularly if you're going to be targeting the small business owners. So yeah, this is ultimately the process to driving people to like your Facebook page. And the knock-on effect is that you'll have loads of social proof, and then you can drive them through to a Facebook group, and Facebook groups are incredible sources of community sort of building. So yeah, that is the process. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments, or feel free to reach out to me on the website, which I'll also leave down below. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and hit subscribe. I really appreciate it. And have a lovely, jubbly day. All right, see you later.